Well, thank you, Kristen Airy, Rick Fuson, and Dano. Such a huge announcement. We had to be quiet about it for the entire pre-show. We were so excited. I had my blue and red, and you had a funny little mention when you talked about Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Band, a nice little innuendo, if you will, to it. What do you think about Paul McCartney coming to Bankers Life?
I'm so happy because when he was here in 2002, the video production was so spectacular that at the end of that show, I was like kicking myself because I was looking at the video, like these massive video representations of Paul, and I was like, Dave,
watch the show.
You were in the room with Paul McCartney. Look at Paul, not the video of him. But I'm sure this show will also have all that, and we just saw those stadium shows, but really this is pretty intimate, comparatively. And 3 hours, that sounds awesome.
Sounds awesome.
I know he's working on a new album that includes guest appearances by Bruce Springsteen and Eric Clapton and the surviving members of Nirvana, Dave Grohl, Chris Novoselic, and Pat Smear, who worked with Paul on Dave's Sound City soundtrack that came out earlier this year. And I guess they're returning it the favor and are appearing on a song with him. And when I think of that, and the song that they did for Sound City was very much in the vein of Helter Skelter. When people think of Paul at his most rocking, there's that. So, I mean, yeah, as Rick mentioned, he's 70, but he can still rock.
Oh, it's unbelievable. When he said 70, I had to... Did he say 70?
He'll have a birthday before he gets here, too.
Oh, will he?
Yeah.
So that's so impressive to me. I mean, you watch these people, they put their heart and soul into these shows, their bodies at times. We spoke about Pink coming down out of the ceiling. How impressive is it to you that he can still do it and at such a high level at the age of 70 plus?
Well, the thing about Paul is that he did all the tough work in his career was so early.
Yeah.
When they played the Cavern Club in Liverpool, and those like legendary runs in Hamburg, Germany, where they were just like maniacal. They played like 8 hours a night and in front of drunken sailors and women of ill repute, and it was like really crazy for that time. Since they played their last show in Candlestick Park in '66, Paul's had it pretty good. You know,
I think he's done okay.
If anyone can have the luxury of building the stamina and being able to do the show, Paul does.
Well,
and the hair.
And the hair. Good hair, right?
Come on.
Not bad. I think Paul looks very good for what he's got going on. 70 plus, unbelievable. Yeah. And Rick mentioned too, it's for people of all ages. Of course, you spoke about it when you were a kid, remembering. And I've got girlfriends who their song to their wedding was the Beatles, and then of course I was raised with it. My dad's for some reason just loved that Ringo Starr. That was his favorite.
Okay.
So I was talking about Ringo, but it spans all ages. I just have to ask you why maybe people of a younger age, younger generation would enjoy the show as well as people that were raised on the Beatles.
I don't think it's ever gone away. I have a 4-year-old. I have stepsons who are 16 and 19. And when they were 4 and 5, that's what we listened to. The Beatles. I think every family, in the world probably, you know, introduces the music to people. In recent years, in the CD era, in the online era, the Apple family, the Beatles Apple family, not the Apple computer family, has been very smart in rolling out, you know, retrospective packages. Rock Band, remember when Rock Band was huge, and the Beatles thing was like the biggest thing attached to Rock Band. So it's just a brand that is untouchable.
Finally, what song are you most looking forward to hearing from Sir Paul McCartney?
Okay, when he played here in 2002, like the most memorable performance was he played the song Something on ukulele as a tribute to George, who had just passed. And Something is a George song. So it's like, it's those kind of special specific things, but Band on the Run as a live song is excellent. And I mentioned Helter Skelter, but some of the you know, Paul's reputation is also on the other end of the spectrum, the ballads, and I mean, if I could see like a live rendition of Eleanor Rigby, or by the Beatles, or She's Leaving Home.
There's just such a long list.
Yeah, it's
tough to pick
it's ridiculous. And when they say 3 hours, that also excites me because he can play 3 hours of songs that are in everyone's lives.
Word to every single one.
How about these guys?
Oh man.
One of them did a great job triggering the video. Nice job.
Is there any way
they're stoic? Look at these.
Do you think you can crack them?
Stoic Hoosier. Yeah, you got them.
Hi, Steven Staker. I mean, I don't know your name. You're a professional. I've never seen you two before, but you guys did a very good job today. Thank you.
Cheers.
Love it. Cheers. Nicely done. And of course, you can see all these awesome Union Jack umbrellas and all the seats. Bankers Life did such a great job promoting this, and I really love the way they told it as well, and they announced it. It was very cool. And of course, the question that you're all wondering, how do you get your tickets to see Sir Paul McCartney? Well, they will go on sale at 10 a.m. Eastern. Time on Friday, April 19th. A limited pre-sale will occur 24 hours prior to the on-sale to fans who have registered their email address at bankerslifefieldhouse.com. Tickets, of course, will go fast. They're subject to availability, so get going. Make sure you stay here on bankerslifefieldhouse.com for all your ticket information. Of course, lots coming up. We have a game tonight here against the Brooklyn Nets. That is a 7 p.m. start. And
Jay-Z.
You're good for you. You love that. You love that Jay-Z. Coming up, of course, Friday, April 26th at 7. Taylor Swift, which we discussed. Very excited. And those boots you love so much. Wednesday, July 10th at 7 p.m. Justin Bieber. We didn't get a chance to talk about him.
How could we not?
And we're not going to. But I am very excited about it. August 4th at 7:30. Another one I am very excited about. New Kids on the Block, bringing it back. That's back from my day. Monday, August 19th, Bruno Mars at 7:30 p.m.
That'll be a good one.
That'll be really. I love him very much. And the one I'm most looking forward to, other than Sir Paul McCartney, is Pink, who is coming up Thursday, November 21st. Again, buy tickets at bankerslifefieldhouse.com. But first and foremost, Friday, April 19th, 10 a.m. Eastern, sales for Sir Paul McCartney. You and I will be all over that, won't we?
I'll be here.
Thank you so much for joining me, Dave.
Thank you. This was fun.
This was a great time. And again, Sir Paul McCartney is coming to Indianapolis. He is coming to Bankers Life Fieldhouse. We will see you here.